Run for the Wall was started back in 1989 as an effort to bring attention to the fact that the United States had thousands of men and women still unaccounted for from all of our wars. And today the run is still going strong, and one is coming up this May, and you can take part in it. And here with the details on the run is Christopher M. Tim, New Mexico State Coordinator for the Run for the Wall. Good morning.
Good morning.
Chris.
How you
Almost
doing?
called you Tim.
Well, that's okay.
Chris.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, I bet so. But thank you so much for coming in and telling us about this wonderful event that's coming up, Run for the Wall. And can you give us some details, some background info on it?
Well, as you said, it was started in 1980, and I actually started a little bit before that to really call attention to the fact that there are over 83,000 MIAs since World War II.
Wow.
And to some extent POWs, but also to call and honor all the killed in action since that period of time.
Right.
So they decided they would go across the country from California to Washington, D.C. in time for Memorial Day to have demonstrations, ceremonies at the wall, at Arlington Cemetery and other places in Washington, D.C. And we are fortunate that because of that, we end up with having over 1,000 of them come through Albuquerque every year.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Through New Mexico every year.
Look at this video. That's just something to see. I mean, what's it like traveling in this huge pack across the country?
Well, it's very exhilarating for the veterans because they get a lot of welcome homes.
I bet.
The Vietnam veterans in particular didn't get a welcome home, so this is very
And well deserved too.
Very helpful for them. It's obviously very hot and very dusty and very difficult. You ride every day for 6 to 8 hours a day on a motorcycle, and even in May, it gets to you.
And sometimes you probably run into some weather, I'd imagine.
Yeah, and the packs will stretch about 3 miles long on the freeways.
Wow.
Because there are already a place from 300 to maybe 500 bikes, because they gain bikes as they go across the country.
Okay, so more and more people kind of join
Exactly.
in as they head on east.
By the time they get to D.C., because they congregate from all over, there were literally, I think, over 10,000 veterans there, and there's certainly roughly that many bicycles there, if not more.
Wow, that sounds, this is amazing. And again, it's to draw attention to the unaccounted for, and you're saying 89,000 around that?
83,000.
83,000.
Yeah.
And what about in the state of New Mexico alone? Do you know that stat?
State of New Mexico, I believe, World War II, there's only, I believe, like 17 or 19, I'm not exactly the number that are missing, but the Korean War, 225, I believe, were missing in action in the Korean War. That's probably the most left, and the Vietnam War, there's still 12 considered to be missing in action from the Vietnam War. In terms of the wars that are going on now, there could be, because even though we have better control in finding people, but if a plane goes down in the water, they're MIA, for example.
Exactly.
So they're still out there. We're still looking. We're still trying to find them, and we're still trying to resolve some of the mistaken identities and other problems from the past.
Right. Of course. Okay, so let's talk more about this run now. What are there are different routes too that people can run? How do people get involved? That type of thing.
Well, first off, there are 3 routes across New Mexico. The central route comes in on I-40 from the west, and then with a stop and gallop on May 15th overnight, and then they go on up to Angel Fire to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial there, with a stop there and overnight there in Angel Fire Eagle Nest area. Then on up into Colorado and out. So that's the one route. So basically I-40 to I-25 on up through Santa Fe and Espanola and on up to Angel Fire. The southern route goes I-10 all the way across the state, with an overnight stop on May 15th in Las Cruces with a ceremony and dinner there.
South. Okay.
And the Midway route, the new one, comes on I-40, and they will come in on the morning of Thursday, May 15th. They will stop in Grants for lunch and a ceremony at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial there. They will come on to Albuquerque for a drive-through of Kirkland Air Force Base, followed by dinner and a ceremony at the New Mexico Veterans Memorial over on Louisiana Boulevard.
Okay.
Next morning they will have breakfast, actually courtesy of Rich Ford, and they will go on out over to Santa Rosa for a lunch and a ceremony there, and then head on into Texas.
All right, that sounds fantastic. Of course, folks can still sign up now, right?
Oh yeah, they can still sign up. I mean, they can sign up to ride, I believe, still, and they just have to go to the website, which is www.rftw.org.
Okay.
But we're always looking for donations and sponsorships and any kind of help,
Right.
any place along the way, not just in New Mexico, but for all along the way.
Yeah, let's do that. And if you would like to do that, you can go to our website, casa.com. Just click on the Casa blog. You can help donate, or maybe you can sign up and participate as well. Thanks so much, Chris, for stopping in. Hold up your banner real quick.
All right.
We did want to show this before we leave. And remember what this run is all about. Here's a quick look at it right here. Thank you so much again for coming on in. And again, I think it might be backwards, but the other way around. There you go. Okay, there's another look at it. Thanks so much again, Chris, for coming in. And again, we'll have all those details on our website, casa.com. We'll be right back.